A chemical found in hair straighteners and other cosmetics has been linked to increased cancer risk. It's called formaldehyde, and the FDA wants to ban products with it.
All right, joining us now, Fox 5 medical contributor Dr. Richard Chaffout to talk about the dangers of the chemical. First of all, when I hear formaldehyde, I think of what you would see in a mortuary.
Sure.
Right?
When I was a first-year medical student, that was what we had. Unfortunately, had cadavers. Were stored in that. So it's embalming fluid. Formalin's another name for it. So it's something. Unfortunately, Andrew, it's very ubiquitous in many of the products that we all come in contact with.
Do we have an idea of like what percentage? Is it like in almost all, or is it like just like in certain ones?
I don't know the answer. I don't know anybody really does, but it's certainly in household cleaning products and a lot of cosmetics, in some costumes that kids will be wearing at Halloween, the less expensive costumes. So you don't want to go really cheap with that. And in hair straighteners, hairsprays, so products that the consumers, the public uses on a daily basis.
Like even nail polish and things like that. But why do they even put it in there?
Cost, and plus it probably preserves the products a little bit longer, preserves the bodies, probably preserves the products a little bit longer.
That makes sense.
All right, so how do you know if a product has it in it, other than reading the label, I imagine?
That's the only way. You know, you want to be a good consumer, and when flip that over where the ingredients are in really small letters, probably for a good reason. Really get a magnifier or something on them and look at that and make sure that you're not using those products.
You know, you mentioned costumes, and Halloween is coming up right now. How will we even know? I mean, do they list that on the labels?
So sometimes yes, sometimes no. But the big thing is you don't want you want to shop price. In other words, this is a time when you don't want to get the least expensive costume. You want to spend more money because these are your children. Obviously, they're wearing these costumes. They're more likely, or can even be found like in some of the fake teeth and some of the other things that they're using, the fake nail, the nail polish, the other products that are used on the face. So again, it's just being a really good consumer and being careful and looking at these.
So we're talking about using this product one day out of the year. Let's talk about the effect that could have on you in the short term, long term, or is it more concerned about using products that we use every single day?
Well, it is, Andrew. I mean, the more frequently something is used, the more damage we can get. So for example, there was a study that came out recently that looked at these the hair straighteners that had formaldehyde, and what they found was in women that use these products on a regular basis, and this is more than 4 to 5 times a year, they seem to double the risk of uterine cancer, breast and ovarian cancer, obviously, which are real serious health risks. You know, we don't really know, and maybe we'll never have studies designed to really show a cause and effect relationship, but there is that association. And it's very easy to eliminate those. The problem is that these products are inhaled oftentimes. You can get bronchitis, you can have other issues. And they found, unfortunately, that African American women were more likely, because they tend to use these products more often, so they're at the highest risk group. And then also, the men and women that work in these salons and, as you imagine, are using these products on a daily basis, or the person next to them is using those and they're inhaling these. So it's something that's a real health risk that needs to be taken seriously.
So really, what do we do? I mean, just make sure we're checking labels, make sure we're asking
the questions. If you're doing hair straighteners, if you're going to your salon, ask the person that styles your hair, hey, are you using these products or whatever you're using? Again, you just want to become a very educated consumer.
All right, as we educate ourselves, let's talk, once again, just so we understand, what is formaldehyde? Like, what is it? Why does the FDA, or what are they doing to try to get rid of it?
So formaldehyde or formalin or embalming fluid is a liquid. And the problem is that when it changes into a gas and we're inhaling it and it gets into our lungs and gets into our bloodstream, that's where the effects can happen. So it's ubiquitous through many products. The FDA is trying to put a ban on this. As we've said so many times before, the problem has always been that while the FDA regulates drugs, prescription medication, over-the-counter drugs, it does not regulate the cosmetic industry. So that's been a real problem, and that's where there's probably been that delay to get legislation to protect the consumer, because anything that's not a drug has very poor oversight and very poor, if no regulation.
The FDA can't just come in and say, all right, this causes cancer, we're done. They have to go through other channels and through Congress?
Yes, so because it's not really, they're not really considered drugs, and that's what the FDA has the authority over.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have no authority over it. They're just, obviously they want this ban, and it's probably a good idea, but in the meantime, we have to make sure we're checking everything.
Yeah, are there alternatives that we can look for? Let's say you use hair straighteners, you use certain products that otherwise would have these, or like you said, Halloween costumes.
Well, exactly. And so for Halloween costumes, buy a more expensive costume.
Yep.
Going to like a store, a place where they do professional costumes for people on stage, it's probably a great source. And then making sure that if you're using hair straighteners or products, that they're natural products. And again, is asking the right question to the right people, doing our own homework, you're doing our own research, being in the end our own best advocate.
Yeah, the problem is with those those hair straighteners, it actually doesn't work as well when it's like the natural product. I think that's why a lot of people go back
I'm sure.
to the other one, but the health risks, say everything really.
Right.
All right.
All right, Dr. Chaffout, thank you so much. Good insight, especially this time of the year, especially. Thank you.